Hello everyone, this is Judith, Twin Flame Essentials, with another video with a Twin Flame weekend reading, right? And we are looking into divine feminine and divine masculine energies for this weekend. Yeah, this could be you. I always assume that this is you and this is your divine counterpart, but of course it could be vice versa, and it could also all apply to you. So take what resonates and leave the rest, right? Yeah, let's get right into it. We begin as always with a divine feminine perspective, and I show you the cards. We have the Queen of Cups, the Devil card. This came out in one of the last readings or videos as well. And we have child nature, and it says friendships with animals and communication with nature spirits, and shadow attribute tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Yeah, what does this mean for us in our twin flame journey? Well, you see in those two cards that we have a big contrast, right? One is in the bright daylight, the other one in the dark of night. One is out at the shore and the other one in the forest. So there is a big contrast, right? And I'm getting here that you are like, you're about to make some kind of a decision for your life, right? Because you want to be here, you want to be the Queen of Cups that has mastery over the emotions, the struggles of life. You know that whatever happens, you are not going to move. You know your worth with a crown, right? You have brilliant ideas, because all the flowers, this crown is made up out of flowers that are blooming and blossoming. This is your good ideas. And you have this crab here, this Cancer, right, which is indicating emotion, sensitivity, also creativity. And so you're really in your feminine power of receiving all of the ideas of creating from this place of emotional balance, right? You're balanced, you're full of joy, you've like your heart chakra green and rose pink, that's the heart chakra, colors of the heart chakra. So you're about to master that, or that is where you're heading, right? And in order to be there, you have to make some decisions that have to do with nature. Isn't that fantastic that the Devil card in this deck is nature, and here child nature. So it's an aspect of your inner child that is pointed out here, right? So it could mean that this aspect of your inner child is wounded, right? And I would say that for most of us, this aspect is wounded because we live in a world where animals are abused, where people are abused, and where the environment is abused, right? So this is something important maybe for you to deal with, something to ponder in your life, right? But this is for sure not only your issue, this is a collective issue that you might have to deal with. And this is maybe for you and your twin flame in terms what you're about to create in terms of mission, right? Maybe you're working with animals. Maybe you have an animal. Maybe your twin flame has an animal or more than one animal. And yeah, and you know, when you talk to animals, not only animals, but like with animals, it's that you talk to them like visions or pictures. So if you want to say to this little rabbit here, everything is okay, you have to have something in your mind, a picture of a garden or of whatever, where everything is okay, everything is in harmony, and this would calm down the animal, right? Of course, other things as well, like voice and sound and whatever, touch. But communicating with animals is very much with telepathy. And that's what we learn along the twin flame journey. So if your twin flame is maybe not communicating to you right now, I'm also getting that this is something where you should now develop your capacity, your ability, your skill in relation to telepathy. You have to learn that, right? And she has mastered that. She's like in the flow with all of her skills. She has access to all those skills, right? And for you as a child, I'm getting that that this is the beginning of a journey where you want to be there. That's where you're heading, and you have to make a decision like the bear here, because this is a trap. This is a bear trap. This man is like putting up a bear trap. It could be that you have some people in your life that are about to to maybe betray you or whatever, or they want to give you a hard time at least. So where are you heading, right? Here we have the clearing with all those dancing spirits. So are you going here, or are you following your intuition and joining those dancing and more joyful spirits that are free, right? This is like indicating freedom, and this is like getting trapped somewhere in the dark. So you have also to rely on your instincts in a way. And your instincts, well, this is your feelings, right? You cannot see here because it's dark. You have to trust your inner guidance like an animal, right? So it's very basic what you're about to create at the moment on the journey. And this is also like, it's as if we always close our eyes and we take the next steps, right? We ask for guidance along the way, and then we make maybe one or two steps in that direction, and then we open our eyes and we see what we created, right? We see if some doors are opening or if doors stay closed, or how we feel in our everyday life, right? And there's always also every day the decision to feel good, and the decision to not to be trapped, but to choose the light, to choose the joy, so that we consciously and deliberately know where we are going. And yeah, and it's also, I'm also getting that this Queen of Cups is kind of protecting your inner child, right? So your inner child, because our inner children are have those wounded aspects. That's all our issues coming up to the surface, right? And it's not only that with this abuse, I'm getting that there is you maybe who faced some abuse as a child in whatever way, right? Anything can be abusive. Yeah. And I'm also getting that to be in contact with animals can have a healing quality for you, to overcome those wounds, this trauma of abuse. And of course, that's something where I can help you as well. When you're stuck, you can send me an email. I also offer 15 minutes free encounters where you can like ask questions and check out a little bit whether it is a fit for you to work with me or not. So if you're interested in that, please send me an email. You find my address in the description box below, and you also receive my offers, right? Yeah, so I think that's all that I'm getting for now for the Divine Feminine. Let's move to the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine energy for this weekend. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and from the archetype cards, Prostitute. In the light attribute, it says, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. And shadow attribute, places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Yeah, what I'm immediately getting with those two cards here is that there are materialistic considerations that keep the divine masculine stuck in a way, right? With this turtle here, this is an energy that is very much in retreat mode, right? Going inwards and also protecting oneself, protecting the finances with the pentacles here. And so there's someone in front of the door, but this door is also very closed, right? Even the window has this metal things, so nobody can get inside here. But there is someone outside, you see. Someone says, well, are you coming with me? Come on. You're here, say come on. And he says, oh no, oh, I have to leave my pentacles behind, and maybe when I get back home they're not there anymore. I don't know, or if yeah, is very much protected and very much focused. He's looking at you, right? But he's with his body like focusing on his coins here, on this, what he has to protect. But I really have to say, yeah, and this is like matching up with the prostitute card here, places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. I very much have to say that this can also point out some financial issues on your side, right? Because we are when it comes to twin flame union, then as you know, all the issues are mirrored in one way or another. And with finances, when we perceive that the divine masculine is focused too much on his finances, then usually this means that we have some issues there. And very common is that there are financial fears. And those financial issues and financial fears on the side of the divine feminine, they have to be addressed, right? So this is only the divine masculine showing us that there is an issue, right? Especially when this is triggering you, especially when you think, well, he's so materialistic, he doesn't care about love, right? So then have a look at your finances and your relationship with finances and your fears regarding finances, right? And of course, as I always point out to you, because this is very important, these are issues that are not only on the personality level, but of course also in relation to past lives, its ancestral patterns, and more broadly, right? There are always more aspects to those things. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. And it could also be that with this light attribute that yeah, that maybe the divine masculine is like compromising in a way, but in a positive way, that he already knows is this is quick movement, right? Quick movement towards you. This is communication, and this is someone who is clever, right? It's also betrayal, but when we see it more positive, it's someone who has good discernment and who knows what to do in order to achieve certain things and in order to get to where he wants to be. And he is going towards this lady here, right? Who wants to cook all the things that he's bringing home. So he knows what he wants, and he is clever. He is taking clever steps, right, in order to achieve this. And this could also mean that he is maybe staying with some commitments because they are serving him. Maybe this is a job that he wants to leave sooner or later, but he needs this in order to support him, right? And then he is like planning, right? And he's planning this in the 3D. He's planning all those strategies, and sometimes even our divine masculines, sometimes even they even don't know that they are doing this, but they are like creating certain things, right? They are, for example, preparing to leave a job. They are preparing to leave their apartment or the town where they live, or they're preparing to separate, for a separation, for a divorce, and they want this to be done in a good way, right? So strategic, they plan their things in a clever way, and yeah, so they don't want to be deceived. It's not that they want to deceive anyone or to betray anyone, but they don't want to be betrayed as well. So they want to have their things together, right? This could also be someone wanting to betray the divine masculine, and he says, no, no, no. I'll be careful with that. I'll protect myself because I have had those experiences in the past. I'm not going there anymore, right? I have been maybe dealing with people like that, right? I have been dealing with people who do not know what love is. I have been in relationships where my partner places material considerations and security above love. Yeah, that's for a lot of our divine masculines. They have a very open and big heart, and they are very sensitive and yeah, and caring. And this many people then take advantage of that. So this might have happened to your divine masculine. That is maybe why he is cautious now, right? So in a way, both of you have to prove yourself to the other, right? You also have to prove yourself to the divine masculine that you are in your stability, right? That you have healed your inner child and your wounds, and that no matter what is coming your way, you know your worth. And even if you can't see, you know exactly where to go because you have this guidance, this divine guidance. And same for him, right? He has to find a discernment also when it comes to interacting with other people, what to accept and what to not accept, right? What to give. For him, it's all about giving, right? That's the masculine energy, to give. What are the people that he wants to give to? He might be afraid that you are one of those people who are not worthy of receiving things from him. His love, his time, whatever it is, right? And he has maybe made this experience before, as I said. He doesn't want you to take advantage of him in such a way. And of course you wouldn't, right? But there might be like those deep down, those insecurities and those fears, and we bring this up in each other. So whereas when they meet someone else, they might not even think about those things, but then when it comes to you, then you would exactly bring up this specific wound and this specific insecurity, the specific fear. So yeah, I feel those are the energies for this weekend. It's both of you, because the Four of Pentacles is also about, four is always about stability, and so you're both like going towards this stability more fully, and still have some more work to do, right? Dealing with your fears, with financial fears, trust issues when it comes to divine masculine, right? Connecting to the divine, connecting to your guides. Yeah. So for you, I see that you are like, this could be the divine masculine as well, right? Who is in the dark. I'm getting, yeah, but for you, it could help you to connect with nature this weekend, right? Because nature is very important for you here. And the divine masculine, well, he is about to, he's out in the world and dealing with other people. And yeah, that's his challenge, right? To find out some things and to learn some things along the way, and maybe also to release karma. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. I wish you a beautiful weekend, and I see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.